Hey guys, it's Dawn again coming at you from my house here in Texas. Hey y'all, it's been a long while, hadn't it? It's been a long while, way too long. Hey, I've got a lot to share, personal, personal updates, and of course global, what Father's been speaking. I've got a lot of videos to make, and I need to get them done today so I can finish prepping for Shabbat, for Sabbath. But I'm just going to do one video at a time. So it's good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by, and I want you to know I'm coming in the name of Yeshua, as one who has believes that He has risen from the dead, and is my groom waiting for me. And I come in the name of Yehovah, who was, who is to come, and as my Creator and who I'm in covenant with, keeping the front part of the book the best I can, where I'm at these days and times. Validated by my groom, the Messiah, by my Messiah's blood. So as a consecrated prophet and follower of the Messiah in covenant, I come to you speaking in truth and love, and to take everything I say back to the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, filter it through them, filter it through the Spirit, see what you get. Because what I say, you need to take it back to Father. Take it back to Father. If you do nothing, you will not be able to stand before Him and say you did not know. I have done my job, and I have shared the warning. So this first thing I want to share about is a dream that Father gave me, oh golly, 3 weeks ago. And He had me hovering over the U.S. He had me hovering over the United States of America. And I was just hovering, and all of a sudden, Pete Hegseth, the chief secretary, I don't know what his title is, but he's head of the Department of War here in the U.S. And he came up to me, and he had this regretful look on his face. I got hair in my eye. He had a regretful look on his face, like, and he came up and he goes, Miss Dawn, I'm so sorry, but I have to tell you that we've created a monster and we cannot call it back. You must get to the armory ASAP. Miss Dawn, I'm so sorry to tell you, we've created a monster and we can't call it back. You must get to the armory ASAP and tell the people. And I just said, thank you, Mr. Pete. It breaks my heart, but I'm not surprised. Because Yeshua said these things have to happen in order for Him to come back, our groom. So thank you, I will tell the people. So what does this mean? Armory. I am encouraging you to study and memorize Ephesians 6, the armor, the spiritual armor. You guys have got to start. You guys have got to not level up, but you better rise up to this occasion. You better rise up, guys. This is serious. The armory. You need to rise up spiritually in your armor, and you need to rise up physically in your armor. Because if you remember the dream I had with Are You Mentally Ready for World War III with Dr. Phil, and the Arab coming around the corner, that hospital hallway corner, dressed in white linen, and he had one of these, and it said, tell my people to get trained. So that was physical training, and in this dream with Pete Hegseth, the armory, spiritual armor. There is a monster that they have created, and it is this war, and it is all about the oil to help Russia. That's what this is all about. It started with Russia and Ukraine. It's lifting. This is what it's all about. But Father's allowing this. And this is loving chastisement from a Father to get His people's attention. So take everything I say back to Father. Listen for the Ruach. Listen for the Holy Spirit. You must do this. because you do not want to end up in a CAMP and get something like that. You don't want to end up there. You must rise up to the occasion. And this is going to be an admonition, an admonishment, I guess you could say. Y'all need to hear me, and I'm saying this in love. Guys, it's time to grow up. Get your head out of the sand. Get your head out of the clouds. You cannot pray this away, because these things have to happen in order for Yeshua to come back. You cannot pray this away. The only thing you can do is grow up spiritually and physically in your response to it. You've got to prepare the best you can where you're at. And first and foremost, the most important, you need to get in the Word. You must get in the Word. You've got to get in the Word, get in the Word, get in the Word. Bathe your brain in the Scriptures. You must. You've got, my spirit is so grieved. You have got to fast and pray and ask Him for direction for yourself. We have received mighty instruction and direction here since January. We have had major upheavals here in our home. Gosh, the last 6 months it really started last January, but it started last November, but since January, it has been massive instruction and redirection here in this home. Urgency does not mean fear and panic. You must get in the Word. You must destroy your ego on the altar. And you must look at man with compassion and pity. We've got to stop the rage, the hate, the anger. And we've got to get in the Word and bathe our brain in the Scriptures. And we must surrender 1,000%. Because if you don't, with what's coming, Father's taking away. He is taking away every single thing that we could use to put in between us and Him. Money, food, water. He's trying to create in us the faith of the widow of Zerapheth. That's what He's trying to create in us. And the sooner you do it now, the easier it will be. But if you wait till He forcibly takes these things away and forces you to do it, it's going to be brutal. And you're going to weaken and you're going to give in to the dark side. Y'all, you've got to hear me. You must run to the armory ASAP. You must be diligent in your weaponry spiritually, your weaponry training spiritually and physically. I don't want to hear any excuses. And if you give in to fear, let me tell you, beloveds, if you give in to fear, you are pushing out the Holy Spirit. You remove yourself from the realm of Father. You remove the holy covering. When you give in to fear, He goes, okay. And then you are free reign for the demonic. Let me tell you how supernatural it's been around here because of everything that's been going on. We have been doing deliverances over the phone. It has just been nonstop. The discipleship and the deliverances and just the spiritual training. It has just been crazy around here. And I'm losing my voice because there's just so much going on. People, heed this warning from Father. Heed this. Do not fear. Fall on your face. Fall in love with Father. Say yes to the commandments. Deny this world. Easter's coming up. You have a choice. You're either going to do the dark secular ones and just think it's okay because it's your version of the Messiah. You cannot make holy what the God of Abraham has deemed unholy. You cannot sanitize wickedness. You can't. No matter the amount of emotion and memories and good feelings you have about it, He has decided what is holy, and that is in His Word. We have heard from the Department of War that they have created a monster, and they cannot call it back. And you must run to the armory, the spiritual and the physical. You need to get equipped. And that's what this is about. We have a short window of equipping time. Sorry. You must get equipped. Take everything I say back to Father. Take it back to Him. Filter it through the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. But if you do nothing, you won't be able to say you did not know, because I have done my job as a consecrated prophetess coming in the name of Yeshua and Yehovah, a keeper of the commandments, walking in covenant out of a love-based obedience. I love you guys very much, and it's because of a love for Him and His people that I do this. You must be warned. Return to Father. Return to the Messiah. They are waiting for you to say yes to covenant. They're waiting for you to say no to this world. And they're waiting for you to see that a job in this world is just a sad excuse for security. You're going to be required to have the faith of the Widow of Zerapheth. Look her up. That's your homework. Look her up. That's what's going to be required. Tough? Yeah, because you have to destroy your ego, your wants, your needs. You have to surrender 1,000% to Father. If you don't know what that is, ask Him. How excited would He be for His children to say, what else do I need to surrender to you? What else, my groom? What else, my God? What else, my Abba? Show me what else I need to surrender. Because if you don't do it now, He's going to forcibly do it later. Because He loves you and He wants all of you. He's for you. He is for you. I love you guys. Stay tuned. I've got a lot of videos coming up, and I'm going to do them all this afternoon before finishing preps for Shabbat. But I love you very much, and I'm going to get this posted right now. And just run to the armory. Run to the armory. You've been warned. I love you. Bye-bye, guys.